Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm doing 555 today. Today is the fifth day that I've had the channel. This is also my fifth video. And to celebrate that, I'm going to be going through 5 things that I've learned while making Facebook videos so far. And in 5 days, I can't even begin to tell you how much I've learned. Now, trust me, when I tell you that for the last 6, 7 months, 8 months, maybe even a year, that I've seriously been thinking about doing this channel, I've been researching, I've been watching videos on how to make YouTube videos. I've been looking at how the algorithm works. I've been looking at making thumbnails and learning little bits on how to do video editing. And watching these videos and learning things is absolutely imperative. It's something that you have to do. But nothing compares to actually doing it. And the amount of things that I have learned in the last 5 days is far and away, it exceeds 1,000 times watching the videos. And no matter how much you pay attention and take notes, and no matter what course you make, if you don't actively make videos, you're not learning near as much as you could. So I'm going to get into the 5 things that I've learned over the last 5 days. Okay. So the first thing is the importance of thumbnails and titles. It's not something that you think about when you're making the video. You think about the content of the video. You think about your niche. You think about how you're going to get a hook. You think about how you're going to engage people. Those are all important things, but no one is going to look at that video if the thumbnail isn't right, if the title isn't right. So in the last video I did, I showed a couple ways that you can help improve your thumbnail and help improve your title and come up with different catchy keywords and phrases. One of the other ways that you can do that before you even go into making the video is look and see what's trending right now, what's hot in the topic of what you're doing in your niche. What is it that people are doing right now? Is it that everybody's talking about being a YouTube millionaire? Is it everybody's talking about new tax laws? Is it everybody's talking about whatever new celebrity did, whatever stupid thing that celebrities are doing? Or is it the new, whatever politician did something stupid? Whatever's trending, look at those titles and look at the ones that are getting the most engagement. Now, there's always going to be super popular YouTubers that are going to be getting a ton of views just because of who they are. But take a look at the ones that aren't huge, the ones that have a couple hundred to a couple thousand followers that now suddenly have gone viral, that have kind of exploded. Look at their titles, look at their thumbnails, see the things that they're doing. I can't tell you how important that is and how much that can help you. The other thing is the importance between tying in the thumbnail and the title. You don't want to have a picture of a house and say, my car has 500 horsepower. They don't make any sense. Some people are going to look at the pictures on the thumbnail. Some people are going to read the titles more or less. And if they don't make sense, if they don't jive, why would you click on that? If I'm looking for a new way to grow my tomato plants and there's a picture of somebody's dog, that doesn't jive. Those two things don't really work unless the dog's a gardener, in which case I'd absolutely watch that video. That would be, dogs can't do anything wrong, so why not let them garden? The lack of thumbs, and what they'd use for fertilizer and how they'd water it, that would concern me. Other than that, though, I would definitely watch a dog garden. You want to test different thumbnails, different styles of thumbnails. There's a lot of AI-generated thumbnails now. That's the easiest thing in the world to do. But is that working for you? What about having a picture? What about uploading or taking part of the video and putting that in there and adding some script to it? And make sure that, again, the picture jives with the title. If it's just going to be a picture of you standing in front of let's make fun of me a little bit. If it's just going to be a picture of you standing in front of some bushes or some trees or whatever, what does that say about the video? That really isn't going to say much. So take a clip from that video that really explains what's going on. That's, it has to pertain to the topic, to the title, so that the title can meld with that, so that when somebody looks at the title and you're talking about growing the biggest tomatoes, there's a picture of a giant tomato. That makes sense. People are already looking for videos on tomatoes. They see a huge, juicy looking tomato. It says how to grow the biggest tomatoes. Well, shit, that's exactly what I'm looking for. So there you go. People are going to click on that. So the other thing that I'm going to talk about, and if you notice, sometimes I'm looking down because I scripted this video. Usually I get a very good idea. I run through a couple times and then I record it. That's what I've done in the last 4 videos. I haven't really scripted anything. And I'm sure if you looked at the other 4 videos, you can see that that's absolutely the case. This one I scripted a little bit more. I have an outline and I'm referring to it. I'm doing my best to follow it. And it gives me a more solid idea of what exactly it is that I want to talk about. The other thing I did was I practiced 4 or 5 times going through it, mentally in my head, running through ideas, running through things that I want to say. And then I record myself trying it 1 or 2 times. Maybe I get lucky, I get a great take, maybe not, but it gives me an idea to kind of work through some of the things I want to say, and then I can jot them down. I use 3 or 4 or 5 different colored pens. I use highlighters and markers if there's something I need to pay attention to. That way I can see it quick and easy and I can refer to it. Practice, practice, practice. Nobody says that you have to record by a certain time. Nobody says you have to upload by a certain time. Nobody says that you have to record and upload every day. I'm kind of challenging myself. I want to do a minimum of 30 videos in 30 days so that I can learn and grow every day, and I'm forcing myself to do it. So starting on, it was July 8th was my first video. Today is the 12th, so this is going to be my 5th video. 13th? I did one on the 8th, on the 9th, on the 10th, the 11th. Yeah, today's the 12th. And I'm doing my 5th video today. So I'm right on par, doing good. I don't know how to count. I don't know how to read a calendar, but I can tell how many videos I've done. Next thing I want to talk to you about is watching YouTube videos. I mentioned that before, especially in the niche that you want to do. If you want to do videos on gardening, you should be watching videos on gardening. If you want to do videos on how to do car repair, watch videos on how to do car repair. Watch how they do it, see what you like, see what you don't like, get ideas, see what topics they raise. Maybe you're watching one and you're like, man, this guy totally nailed this topic. I can't do it better, but it gives me an idea on what I want to do. Or maybe you see somebody do something and you go, this guy's way off, totally wrong. I don't like the way he did this. The lighting's horrible. The camera work is shaky. I do like watching some of the car videos on YouTube, and I watched one. I thought that the thumbnail was good and the description was good and it was something I was interested in. And I put it on. I started watching it. I couldn't make it past a minute or so because of how shaky the camera work was. It was getting me nauseous. So that was one of the things that I took from that. And that's why the first thing I did before I even made a video was I went on Amazon and I bought the stand and everything that I'm using. And you can check that out. Well, the 3rd video that I made talks about that. So watching YouTube videos, it gives you ideas. It lets you know what other people are doing. It lets you look at thumbnails and descriptions. It lets you see how they're filming things. Do they have somebody filming them? Are they filming themselves? Is it somebody sitting here with it, like I'm doing right now, with the tripod set up in front of me and I'm talking to the camera with a tiny little microphone? What do you like about it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it works? Do you not think it works? As you're watching these videos, take notes down. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. And ideas. You can never have enough ideas. Sometimes you'll have a great idea. This is going to be brilliant. And when you're trying to script it out or come up with the actual idea for it, just nothing's really going to happen. Don't throw it away. Set it aside, and maybe at a later date you'll come up with something that's going to work a little bit better for that idea, or you'll get inspiration for it and you have it there. But just watching other YouTubers is going to give you a wealth of knowledge. It'll show you how to do so much. And watch outside of your niche too. Check in, see other things that are going on. Maybe you get some idea. You get ideas in the weirdest places, but you have to kind of live in what you're doing. It's the same thing in any profession. Doctors don't come home from being a doctor and forget that they're doctors and sit down and watch TV and go away. No, they read medical journals. They go and they do research. They talk to other doctors. They hone their craft and perfect their craft because they live their craft. If you're serious about doing this, you have to live this. I watch YouTube videos when I wake up in the morning. I watch YouTube videos when I'm at the gym. I watch YouTube videos when I'm at work. Don't tell my boss. I watch YouTube videos when I have a spare moment, when I'm eating lunch, when I'm eating dinner. It just became something that I did because it's something that I wanted to get into and I wanted to learn, and I watched those. But I also watched not just the ones on making YouTube videos and how to do what I want to do, but the ones that are entertaining and fun to watch. And I watch them and I look at What cameras are they using? What kind of sound are they using? How are they, what kind of microphones do they have set up? Is this a tripod setup or somebody walking around with them? Is somebody filming? I watch the way that it's edited. You can learn so much from watching other people. You learn more from watching other people. So it's absolutely amazing, something that you have to do. The other thing that I've done, and this is something I've done completely wrong the first few videos that I did, just winging it, just turning the camera on and just going, you know what? I'm just going to start talking and see what happens. I'm going to throw enough shit at the wall and see what sticks. And you know what? That's not the right way to do things. Unless, and the reason that I did it wasn't because I just wanted to throw shit at the wall and see what stuck. I wanted to make a video. I wanted to stop messing around and do it. So I got the camera set up and I recorded myself 5, 6, 7, 10 takes, 15 takes, whatever it was. Finally got one that I thought was decent and I uploaded it. I just wanted to get it done, get that first thing done, get that first video up. I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it. To myself, to all of YouTube, to the world. Hey, look, I can do this thing. Was it bad? Absolutely. It got a couple views. Nobody even stayed watching it for any length of time. Like 17 seconds was the average watch time, whatever it was. Absolutely horrible. It wasn't a good video. There was no editing done whatsoever. You can see me turn the camera on and turn the camera off at the end. So definitely not a great video, but I did it. And then I made a second video. I did that too. And then I made a third video and a fourth video. And now this is my fifth video. And I've learned so much. I'm a completely different person from when I started doing this to where I am today. Every video is getting better. Hopefully you agree with that. Comment. That would be awesome. I want comments. I want people to engage in these. So please, like, share, throw me a comment. Number 4, constantly improve. That's number 5. That is number 5. Thumbnails, scripting videos, watch all the YouTubes, don't wing it, and then constantly improve. I'm at number 5 already. This is why I have things written down. So yeah, constantly improve. If every video that I made was exactly the same as the one before it, I can't expect that more people are going to watch. Unless something hysterical happens, I fall out of my chair, I break my arm, meteorite falls out of the sky, smashes me in the head, I'd probably get a lot of views for that, but that would be the last video I ever make. If you constantly improve, if you just 1% every time, like I said, my plan is to do 30 videos in a row, 30 videos in 30 days, just so that I can keep learning and growing. But if every video is just 1% better than the one before it, I'll be 30% better by the end of the month. That's a 30% increase is phenomenal. And I will tell you, from the first video to this video, a lot has improved. I'm going to spend some time trying to edit this. I'm going to try to splice some stuff in. I'm trying new things. That's how I'm improving. I'm learning the editing side of it. I'm learning how to add more effects and more things to it. I'm far away from being an expert. I'm nowhere near. I wouldn't even consider myself a novice, but I'm learning, and I'm learning a little bit more every day, because every day that I upload a video, I'm learning more things. So constantly improve. Just always look to make that little bit of improvement. And it doesn't matter if you do a video a day, a video a week, a video a month. But the more you do, the more you learn. So don't procrastinate. Don't sit there and think, oh, this has to be perfect. It has to be perfect, because there's no such thing as perfect. If you want perfect, you can pay somebody to edit your videos. But if the content isn't right, it's never going to be perfect anyway. And you're not going to know if the content is right until you actually make it. So stop procrastinating and just do the thing. Catch the first fish, get your first win, make your first video. Doesn't matter how bad it is. Doesn't matter how many people look at it. Just do it, get it done, and then improve from there. So 5th day, 5th video, 5 things. Just got it done. Hope you guys liked it. Like, share, comment, all that good stuff. I really do want people to comment, so comment for me, would you please? All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. What I really wanted to do right now is just go ahead and show you guys my YouTube channel. Real time, all my stuff. No BS. All the amazingness. Look at this, guys. 2 views, 4 views, 22 views, 5 views. 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Honestly, I am thrilled with this. So let's take a quick look at some of the analytics, shall we? So if we go to our studio here, and we go to our analytics. So my channel got 24 views in the last 28 days. So really not within the last 28 days, it's within the last 4 days. So July 8th was the first day. I got 3 views, 2 views on the 9th, 4 views on the 10th, and then 15 views on the 11th. I mean, that is a huge jump. Are we talking, hey, I'm going to get monetized? No, we are very far away from that. We are very far away from that. And there's a lot of stuff in here that I could absolutely consider negative, but I don't consider it negative. So 24 views, 2.7 thousand impressions, 0.8% click-through rate is absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. I can't tell you what's good. I think somewhere around 5% is good. I'm not even at 1%. And the average view duration is less than a minute. I mean, we're talking 47 seconds. And my videos are considerably longer. Go back to my channel. 19 minutes, 9 minutes, 11 minutes. So they're not even making it very far. So that tells me there's a lot of things that I have to do to improve. But that's okay. I know that I have to improve. That's part of this whole thing. So come back here, take a look at these analytics again. So what can I do to make sure that people are going to be watching longer? That's something I need to work on. What can I do to improve my click-through rate? That's something I know that I can fix just with thumbnails and titles and descriptions. Getting more impressions, something that's going to happen over time. The longer that I'm doing this, the more people are involved. I don't have a single subscriber yet. Once I get my first subscriber, after I'm done jumping up and down and screaming like a little girl, probably having a couple celebratory alcoholic beverages, well, I'm going to work on getting my second one, and then my third one, and my fifth one, and my 10th one, and, you know, on and on and on. But just keep in mind, all the way through June and up through the beginning of July, I did not have one YouTube video posted. Now I have 4 posted, and we're up to 24 views. So don't be discouraged when you start. This is how you start. You start bad. Nobody starts doing great, amazing things. I have put $60 into this endeavor at this point, maybe $75 with some of the stuff that some of the software things that I've gotten. That's not a lot of money. There's a lot more money than I'm going to put into this, but this is the very beginning. So now I come in every day, I look at the analytics, and I see it. My goal is for this to go up. Can't really go down much. So once I get this going up and I get this going up, this is going to go up. So again, I'm not an expert. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out, and everything I figure out I'm sharing with you guys. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really want that first subscriber. So thank you very much, guys. Talk to you later.